What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Triple B's Barbecue. Hey, look, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. You will not be sorry. That way you'll be able to see my future cooks. But look, today we're doing another brisket. We're doing a little something different, man. I know everybody likes these salt and pepper briskets and everything else, and that's basically what we're gonna do. Salt, pepper, Lowry's, a little garlic. I did not trim this brisket in this video. I did a separate video on a brisket trim. This was a small brisket. It was only 11.5 pounds. And look, as soon as we start video and they want to start cutting grass and stuff, I apologize for the audio. It's not my fault. So hey, look, let's get this thing seasoned. Oh, and you may be noticing, yeah, I will be one-handed today. Just like I always say, burn rubber, not your meat. Let's try not to burn our meat. All right, man, let's do this. So what we have here is about an 8.5 pound brisket. We've already trimmed, we've already done everything we're gonna do, but look at the marbling on this thing, man. This was a prime from my local Sam's Club, and we are about to get this show on the road. Let's go ahead. Y'all know how I like, what my method is. I like to do salt first. It's just weird doing it with my left hand, but you got to do what we got to do. I'm gonna try my best to get these sides. I may have to get some assistance, but we're gonna put this salt on first. Like I said, I'm gonna have to have some assistance. So I'm gonna get up under here like this, and we are going to get them sides the best we can. We're gonna go on with our black pepper. Remember, we wanna go double the pepper. That's what's gonna form that bark, man. Let's go on with some of this Lowry's. A little backsplash of this garlic. Let's flip this thing over. Let's go with the salt. Like that. Go on with the pepper. And then we're gonna go in with some of this Lowry's over the top of it. And then I'm going to come back over it with this garlic. And there we have it. Put this bad boy on. Come on. And we'll throw all these fat trimmings in here. That might actually kind of help as a fire block. Keep this point from getting too terribly dark. All right, so we're all dialed in. We're at the correct temperature. Smoker's running a little dirty right now, but with a cheap smoker, man, hey, look, that's just what these char grillers do sometimes. No fret though, because look, we still turn out a really beautiful brisket. So I'm not even worried about that dirty smoke, especially at the beginning. As long as you're not running dirty smoke the entire cook, you ought to be fine. It's okay to have a little dirty smoke now and then. I mean, it is what it is. Nobody's perfect, and I don't care who they are. Everybody has a little dirty smoke. Still, when you add new logs, you're going to get a little dirty smoke. It's no big deal, man. Promise you that. Whenever I go to spritz, I'll bring y'all back. It's been about 3 hours. Bark is set for sure. Pretty juicy. I do want to hit it. Some of this pickle juice, Worcestershire, just like that, just a little bit. Let this continue to go. Y'all back in about 2 hours and we'll check it again. Until then, y'all just stay with me. It looks like it's about to start raining out here. Might get a little windy, so I apologize in advance. All right, man, I'll bring y'all back in about 2 hours. All right, so it's been about almost 6.5 hours. Would you just look at it? Oh yeah, she's sticky. My finger's just going right through it. That's what we like to see. Nothing's really crispy. Everything's looking pretty good. I did have to rotate it because it was getting pretty dark on this end. Sticky, sticky. The point was about 25 degrees ahead of the flat, so I spun her around. I know y'all are probably curious. We are about 177 in the point. Let's see what this flat looking like. We're at 171, so we're catching back up. We wrap at 180 degrees. It's probably gonna say it's gonna be about an hour, hour and a half before it'll be ready to come off. and cool down for the rest period. I'm gonna have this brisket tomorrow for dinner, so it's gonna get a very, very nice long rest. Look, if I help you out with any of these videos, if you would do me a huge favor, subscribe. Turn on post notifications by hitting that little bell, man. And also, let me know in the comments if there's anything that you want to see me cook. We are now at 180. I'm going to spray this mixture on here. I'm gonna put that right there. Go over the top, side over as well. We'll kind of pull on it. Fat cap's down, fat cap's up. Pick it back up. Now back to the smoker it goes. Keep it up to about 275, 300 the whole way through, man. I will check it again here in just a little while. I'm looking for like 205 in the point, 203 in the flat, and it should be done, man. We'll pull her off, let her rest, do her little thing. Then she's gonna be in the oven at 170 degrees until tomorrow. So we'll see what happens, man. Y'all stay tuned. And after one overnight 13-hour rest, let's pull her out the oven, baby. We are sitting at 145 degrees. Now I'm gonna tell you something, these are real world problems, man. Put this in the oven last night, right? Put it on 170 degrees. Well, sometime in the middle of the night, the power went out. When I woke up this morning, the thermometer was saying 100 degrees. So I had to turn it back on and get it to where it was 140, 145 degrees. So that's where we're at right now. I have no idea what this is gonna look like, but I'm hoping for the best. We'll see what happens. Ooh. She looks good. She does look good though, and she's jiggly. So I'm curious. Oh, she's cutting like butter though. Look at that. My God. Whoo, is that not crazy? And she dripping too. Look at that. Pull test. Oh man. Let's cut these burnt ends off. Look at them burnt ends. Ooh. I'm just gonna cut one. Got more of a smoke ring on the bottom than we do on the top, but still holding together. Look there. I mean, just butter, man. I gotta get this burnt in, man. Every single time, it's like the first time experiencing it. When it's done right, it's done right, folks. I don't know what to tell you. Let's try this flat. That bark is great. Now, for the point. That's stupid, y'all. Look, you cannot be scared to get out there and do something, man. This is amazing. I'm definitely not disappointed with this. The bark development on this is just ridiculous. I appreciate y'all stopping by, man. It's another brisket cook, and there's gonna be a lot more of these brisket cooks because I want to perfect every little bit of it. Y'all go in the comments, y'all tell me how I did. Y'all tell me if this inspires you to get out there and make a brisket yourself. Look, man, this stuff is easy. It's not rocket science, man. You gotta work a little bit, but man, open you up a beer. Pour yourself a glass of whiskey, man. Light that cigar up, sit out there and just be a man or be a woman. I'm gonna exclude the women, but you know, sitting out there on that back porch, throwing logs on a fire, man, sipping on something good, maybe a little bit of music, and you by yourself, ain't much more serene than that. Look, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm Mike Bowman with Triple B's Barbecue. And remember, burn rubber, not your meat. Get out there and cook something, man. I'm gonna see y'all later, baby. Get another piece of this.